Oh man, I was gonna get a shot of Bowser sleeping on top of the save block, but he woke up. And I don't feel like waiting around for him to go back to sleep, so I guess I'm just gonna climb the tower now. So welcome to the finale of Super Paper Mario. I can assure you there's gonna be about as much action in this episode as there is in an episode of Gilmore Girls. So anyway, but needless to say, okay, I think I'm gonna actually put us back on Dashel here, just so we can kind of get around faster. And faster we will go, yeah! Oh man, okay. Now that we're in the post-game, we can actually... What I'm basically going to do for most of this episode is kind of just wander around the world and talk to people and see how everybody feels now that we've saved the world. To ports? To starboards? I'm going to be a sailor! Oh my god, hiccups, seriously, we're like 1 minute into the episode here. I can't wait, he says. He's like, to me, to you! Hey, look at this. Yeah, where you been, eh? Good to see you healthy. The count's gone, but I'm still around, aren't I? This world'd be pretty nice with all the peace and whatnot. I like it. Oh, and have you seen Nastasia? She was feeling right down, so I want to take her to eat some of the Saffron's victuals. But I can't find the lass. Hey now, don't go getting the wrong idea, eh? We're just chums. Sure, and I like to make me chums feel good and bubbly, eh? That's all. Looking at her being sad just makes me get all weepy. Ah, too bad. Does he say the same thing over again? Ah, yeah, he does, okay. Get a little too used to Hollow Knight, where you can talk to people like 3 or 4 times and they have like different crap to say. Check it out, the doors on the tower, they were part of a plan to save the world. Who knew it hid such secrets? I'm in love with this thing all over again. I'm gonna keep watching the tower and discovering its many charms. What a lovely world to live in. I don't know, man. I've seen lovelier worlds, but I gotta be honest, you know, it's not... Well, I didn't know how I was gonna finish that sentence, actually. You know, this one's good enough. Let's see what's going on over the fortune teller's house. What kind of fortune has she got to tell me about? One of the things that most people recommended was to talk to the baristas or the bartenders or whatever. So you've already done what you have to do. From this point on, you should do whatever you feel is best. You should do what you feel is right, of course. Da-dun, dun dun dun. Hello. Little girl, are you still looking to destroy everything? I heard the Dark Prognosticus got his prediction overturned by the hero. The world's okay. Boy, this makes me think I can't rely on fortune tellers. I gotta find my own path. Where does the path begin, though? That's the question. Oh, I know. I'll ask the fortune teller. Yeah, full circle, really. Sounds so peaceful, if you ask me, that's all you can really ask out of life. What's that? Am I bored? Do I want more excitement? No way, not a chance. I can tell you without any reservation, the peace rules. Peace rocks, yay peace. How very earthbound of you. Flopside wasn't destroyed. I believed all along that everything would be okay. Oh, I'm ever so happy that nothing happened to town. I plan on living here forever. Forever, she says. Yeah, let's see what's going on inside of old Merlovely or Merly or whatever's house. Yo, hello. Oh, I'm happy you made it. How are you feeling? I've been researching this town and other ancient civilizations. I have a feeling that there are hidden hints on how to make this world better. Tippy loved this world, and wherever she is, I know she wishes for its betterment. This world that you saved. Ah, yeah. Let's see what happens if I tattle you. That's Merlin. He's a descendant of the ancients who led us here. He's the source of knowledge and Flopside. Most people here put their trust in him. Yeah. Good for them, I guess. Both of the kitties are hanging out in here with me. I was halfway tempted to set up the webcam and just have like a kitty cam going on in the corner of this video. Maybe I should have done that, I don't know. Things that never happened that probably should have. Spent all your savings at the arcade. Well, I know the feeling. Just you wait. I think I've talked to a few of these people already, but I don't know. Hey, I heard you guys are the ones that patched up that hole in the sky. You did good. Was it hard? Thanks, you rock. It is very much earthbound, isn't it? So the further we go down, the closer we get to the bar, where we can learn more of that sweet, sweet world building. Of course, we're already seeing a pretty decent amount of it here. Which reminds me of like the end of Chapter 1 of Deltarune, except back then I was watching somebody stream it, and they kind of weren't into it because all they were doing was talking to people, which now makes me worry about this episode, but what are you gonna do? I'm just gonna keep going down. Got all these people to talk to up here, but hey, you know, maybe I won't just talk to everybody. Maybe I'll leave some of the surprise for you, I don't know. Ah, here we are. Look at this. Yo, what's going on, buddy? Wait, can I, Oh, hits the spot. I tried a lot of things, but milk should only be served one way, straight up. Straight up? Hello. You here for a story? So yeah, I have a story I call Stylish Moves for 10 coins. Any interest? Yeah, sure. Do I have 10 coins? I don't have enough coins! Oh my god! Really, now? I have 5 coins. Oh my god, that's hilarious. That is actually hilarious. Well, I guess we'll have to go get some somewhere. Well, while I'm here, we can go take a quick visit to World... Oh, shit. No, I didn't. I thought that was 7. Because it was the second to the last one. I forgot 8 was somewhere else. Oops. 7-4, that's where we were trying to go. Hell yeah. Let's go check it out. See if anybody's still hanging around here. I wonder if that little girl who turned out to be the piece of heart got to come back to life somehow and live a life as some other form. Because it feels like they could have done that, maybe given her some other alternate thing or something. Welcome to the Over There, where things have just returned to normal. Granby hath been waiting to see thee. If thou hast some time, stoppest by the shrine. You don't mind if I do. As long as I don't fall into any pits. Can we make some coins while we're here? That would be lovely. Over there, Sector 4. Hey, we made it. Alright, what's up? Ah, the Rainbow Bridge is so very fair. Thank thee for saving our home. No problem. Hast thou heard about Loveby? I cannot believe it. Methinks the time is ripe. I must give her all those unsent love letters. Yeah, just leave them in her grave. No problem. I hear that the other worlds hath returned to normal too, since the sky hath healed. I wonder if I should go take a look. It's like having a lisp or something. And check the new releases at the video store. Their selection stinketh, though. Yeah, sometimes video stores are just really small. Joke time! A cheetah and a lion playeth cards, and the cheetah layeth a full house. Saith lion, you cheetah. Saith cheetah, you lion. Pray, why dost thou glare at me? I don't know, it wasn't that bad, I thought. Thanks to thee, the Over There is safe again. Thank thee so much. Thou shouldst go see Granby. I think he waiteth for thee. On the way. Love to see that rainbow again. Oh man, this just... I get W space vibes every time I look at this. Or W place, rather. Almost there? Okay, through the door. Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go, or more like Granby's house this time. At least we got all the stairs all set up for us. I haven't tried like flipping into 3D or anything. Whoa, is that a coin? Oh. Yeah, we can still gain experience. Sure, why not? How close are we to the next level? 1.96. What is the max level in this game anyway? I think it's 30. But, we're 27 right now, so not bad. Just go in here. It'd be fun to just kind of mess around in this game just for the hell of it. Wait a minute, she's back! How did that happen? Is she sad? Greetings, how art thou? Maybe I'm just misinterpreting the pixels because I'm sitting really far away. Oh, thou hast a very confused look on thy countenance. Thou art wondering how I returned to life? Well, that is a secret. Ha, just kidding. Truth be told, I know not. But who careth? I am back. Mother and father hath been all over me since my return. They are so clingy. I guess it is my fault for being so cute. Well, thou should come play whenever. Mother, father, and I are always hither. Okay, then. Thou hast done such an amazing job, such truly amazing work. Thou hast saved all worlds. Now all doth smile again, and Loveby hath returned. Thou hast fulfilled thy promise. I knew thou wouldst. I owe thee so much. Thou and thy friends are heroes indeed. Thank thee. Yeah, anytime. My pleasure. I heard the news and came running, and I saw Loveby. I could not believe it. It was a miracle. I feel such anguish that we put this child through so much. Now we are going to make it all up for her by loving her as much as we can. You know, because nothing makes up for death like a little love. And we owe it all to you for saving all the worlds. Thank you so very much. Be sure to come see me when your game's end. I will tip the scales in your favor. Oh, so just go get a game over and then come back and talk to you. I'll make sure and do that. Yeah. And just like that, you can end chapter as many times as you want. If it makes you feel victorious, then more power to you. Oh man, death next to love is a trivial thing. Your touch is worth 100,000 deaths. Is it really? 100,000? I mean, like, that's a lot of deaths, Mad Mardigan, I gotta tell you. Anyway, I did want to go over here to World 2-2 and show something somebody mentioned in a comment. You can do this, and I wanted to just do it for the hell of it. Oh, hey, here's some coins right out here outside the mansion. Let's go. Wait, let's change to Bowser so we can get as much as we can out of this. What? Oh, okay. 26 coins. That is a lot of coins. Should be enough. I don't know how many coins in total I'm going to need for all the Bartender stories, because I figure the other one's going to have stories too. And if he charges for his stories too, then we might have ourselves a bit of a conundrum here. I could always pull stuff out of storage and just sell it, though, if I needed to. Anything that I didn't use. Anyway, we're back in here again. Behind the curtain and through the door. This place is just as ominous as I remember it. Oh my god, hey, there's another one. Now she's got a little purse. Aw. Well, hi there, big welcome. Welcome to Merle's mansion. I'm Lady Merle's handmaid. My name's Mimi. But you can call me Mimikins if you want. Teehee. So, are you surprised or what? Merle hired me on for real this time. Yeah, to take care of the place while she's gone. She's usually in Flopside, so I just pretend like this whole place is mine. Take a look. I'm turning this place into my own little stable of cutie pies. Are you sure? Sure that's a good idea? That big welcome. Okay, alright, gotcha. I feel you. Actually, I'd rather not, but, let's go up here. 3 doors. It was actually the first door, my bad. I tried to go through the second door, it's just coins in there. I almost forgot how this worked. Yeah, here we go. Mushroom hanging by a string. Well, if we turn tiny so that we can't be seen, we can just totally grab that thing, no problem. Wait a minute. Oh no, I actually fell anyway. Maybe I touched the string when I wasn't supposed to. Oh well. Oh man, now we're down here again. This would be a good way to farm experience. Well, no, it wouldn't actually. I'm sure there's way better ways. But still. Okay, so down here, this door on the bottom, underneath the 3 doors. This is the one that has the mushroom on the string. This is the one I was actually thinking of when they mentioned the trick. I can imagine it might be pretty easy to get this one, because it won't, like, run away from you as you approach it the way they usually do. Oh, wait, yes it will. Oh, shit. Okay, my bad. It's a good thing I have my return pipe on me, so I don't have to worry about this. Oh, man. I thought that was totally gonna work, but, oh well. Guess we can kill some boos while we're here. The boos attack. Man, I can jump so high and they can't see what even hit them. Yeah, that felt kind of good. Yeah, that roast whack-a-bump, I actually made it out of a whack-a-bump and something else. Maybe it was cake mix? Whatever it was, it sold for like 200 coins, so it's not bad considering. Yeah, because if you cook a whack-a-bump, it only heals you for like 5 HP, what you get out of it. And even if you cook it with something, it still is kind of pretty underwhelming results, but a lot of stuff I had in storage is selling for pretty good money here, so hopefully this will be enough to get the bartenders to spill their juices. I don't know how many stories each they have. I'm assuming it's either 3 or 5 or 10. Hopefully it's not like 20 or something, or else we're going to end up with another hour-long video here. You here for a story? So yeah, I have a story I call Stylish Moves for 10 coins. Any interest? I'll take it. So yeah, ever heard of stylish moves? They're cool poses for after stomping. After stomping an enemy, but before landing, tilt around and give it a shake. You'll pull off some cool tricks in midair. Those are called stylish moves. What? What's a Wiimote? Don't worry, as long as the player gets it, we're fine. Doing stylish moves is not only cool, but it gives you lots of points. And if you hold down 2 after a jump, you'll bounce high, making it even easier. Just give it a shot. I'm tapped. If you want to hear another story sometime, you know where to find me. Yeah, I'll try and remember. No, you're here for a story. You have a story you call The Pure Hearts for 10 coins. Oh, I thought they were going to like go up in price as we got further in. So yeah, ever heard of the Pure Hearts? They're great treasures created by the ancients, supposedly really powerful. Folks say that heroes will appear to collect them all and save the world. The source of power in these pure hearts, the power of love itself. Like Huey Lewis says, the love of a parent, the love of the smitten, great power indeed, and no responsibility. The ancients researched this power, believing it to be the universe's only salvation. I think they were onto something there. And these pure hearts were thus created, the shining embodiment of love itself. The Jack Nicholson shining. Ha ha! Oh, their combined brilliance will negate the destruction born of the Chaos Heart, we hope. I'm tapped. If you want to hear another story sometime, you know where to find me. Alright, let's see. How many you got here? You have a story called The Dark Prognosticus. Ooh, sure. Why not? So yeah, ever heard of The Dark Prognosticus? Everything that will happen in the future is written down in this book. The author and the source of his knowledge are still a total mystery, though. Of course they are. Over the years, many have fought over it. Entire countries have fallen. And the fall of those countries was already predicted in the book. Imagine going through awful stuff to get the book, only to read about it all after. Anyway, someone hid the book long ago, and now no one knows where it is. I wonder what sort of person has it now. I'm tapped. If you want to hear another story sometime. Yeah, if only you knew. The Ancients, 10 coins, let's go. Yeah, ever heard of an advanced civilization called the Tribe of Ancients? They were like 1,000 times smarter than you or me. There were 4 austere sages among them. The fact that you're using the word austere makes me think they couldn't possibly be 1,000 times smarter than us, but hey, what do I know? You know one of those as Merluna. But when it came to love, these sages were unreserved. Their passion burned hot. I've heard some pretty spicy legends about the love life of Merluna in particular. Uh-huh. Of course you have. Her love life threatened to destroy the world on a few occasions. I don't know if those stories are true or not, and I guess we'll never know. I'm tapped. Flipside secrets? Oh no. What are you going to tell me about this time? So yeah, these were the words written in the book left behind by the ancients. On the outskirts of town, 3rd floor, look for the hidden platform to go up. I don't know what this means exactly. Maybe it's a way to find secret treasure? Maybe you ought to go check it out. Untapped. I think that might be the thing we found where it led to the book thing, or like the recipe thing, whatever. I forgot what they're called now. Descendants of the Ancients. Wow. So yeah, you meet Merlin and Merly yet? Nope, never seen them. They're descendants of the Ancients and distantly related to each other, I hear. The Ancients hid the pure hearts in various worlds to stop eventual destruction. Then the Ancients scattered to the various worlds to pass the rest of their days. Most of them were wise and kind like Merlumina, and some of them were stupid like us. No, and like Merlumina, many of them would totally lose their cool when they fell in love. But it was this very passion that let them build the vessels of love, the pure hearts. I'm tapped. Pit of 100 Trials. Oops. I think I already did that, but let's hear it anyway. So yeah, you know about the Pit of 100 Trials. It's supposedly this 100-room labyrinth underneath this very town. Many have searched for the entrance, but it still remains hidden. The only clue we have is this saying from the ancients. Pit seekers, go to the town outskirts, the lowest floor, and seek hidden platforms. Sounds sort of like the clue I gave you earlier, doesn't it? I think that's more of a directions than a hint, but there you go. I'm tapped. Yes, you are. Now, you must be really tapped after this. You were tapped after the first story, and now here we are. So yeah, Flopside is a town between dimensions, created by the ancients. You can open up paths to many worlds from here, as the ancients designed it. And you've seen the white tower in the middle of Flopside, right? It controls the flow of dimensional energy, so it can beam people to worlds. I think that's why the doors to other worlds appear up near the tower. I hear there's another version of the tower, a dark one. I wonder where the dark tower is. Yeah, I admit, I don't know. Do you? I'm tapped. More Flopside secrets? Yeah, let's do it. So yeah, the town of Flopside still has so many secrets to hide. I just found this passage not too long ago. Flip is flop. If you cannot break through and flip, you should try it and flop. Now, I don't know what that means, but I'm sure it'll lead you to something pretty good, so try it out. I'm tapped. The hero legend. Oh my god, what is this, like 13 now? Dear god. The ancients traveled to many worlds to entrust people with pure hearts. It was to keep them safe from destruction or misuse by those with evil hearts. The pure hearts were drawn by their own power toward those strong with love. The ancients used this trait to find suitable guardians in each world. And a few romances also began as a result of these little journeys. Many of the ancients who found guardians fell in love with those they met. And so they lived their days happily in the world they'd visited out of duty. I stumbled a little bit on that sentence. This is how the legend of the hero was passed down to future generations. I'm tapped. More stylish moves. You know, I almost feel like I should have done these in between chapters, like 5 at a time or something. So yeah, you master all the super graceful stylish moves. After stomping a foe, move in different ways while in midair to get stylish. Doing a bunch of them in a row gets you really high scores, so it's worth it. Today I'll tell you about some special moves that are really hard to do. After stomping the enemy, alternatingly tilt left and right while in midair. You should perform more amazing stylish moves than you've ever seen. But make sure you don't get too excited and throw the yeah, okay. I'll be careful. Pixels? Oh man, is there gonna be like one for each pixel too? So yeah, you know about pixels, right? Yeah, I see that you do. Those wily ancients were smart, but not too strong. They needed muscle. So they made the pixels for anything physical they couldn't do on their own. With the help of the pixels, the ancients built amazing worlds. But now that technology is mostly lost, as the pixels are scattered and forgotten. Except for all the ones you got. There are even some original pixels, stronger than the rest, who still wait to be found. But I see you found a pixel already, but there are others you haven't found yet. I'm sure that's not true. Merlin's love life. How much? Oh my god, I don't know. What have I got myself into here? Oh, I'm gonna lose my mind by the end of this. Like, am I gonna have to farm that many more coins? Ugh. So yeah, those ancients were passionate and romantic. Did I already tell you that? Even Merlin, their descendant, is wild for love, you know. Why, he had quite a thing for Saffron the cook. And who could blame him, man? He went to her cooking shop every day and wooed her constantly. He finally broke down and confessed his love for her, and here's what she said. I'll tell you what she said. She said, if you can't finish an entire serving of my Saffron Special Galactic meal, I'll date you. And this is one of the biggest, most filling dishes anyone's ever seen, mind you. But he dug right in. According to spectators, he finished all but a sprig of parsley left on the plate. Just then, some poor girl appeared in town who was severely injured. Merlin had to help her, so Saffron let him suspend the challenge. I don't know what happened to that girl next. But then Merlin became engrossed in his studies, and he hasn't wooed since. Maybe he'll get back to it when the world is peaceful and safe again. Like right now. There's gonna be a part 2 to this, I guarantee you. The end of the world. Maybe we'll get to it later. Holy crap, how many of these are there? So yeah, ever heard of the Samur Kingdom? Sounds familiar. Yeah, the king there controls an army of 100 loyal soldiers. Each one has a different personality and unique skills. King Sammer was entrusted with the pure heart by Merlumina's younger sister. She was madly in love with King Sammer, so they married and had 100 kids. The 100 princes and their royal parents ushered in an era of prosperity. Therefore, the number 100 became important to the current king. Imagine all the budding young romances with 100 strapping princes around. The kingdom of that era would have had no problem fighting our current woes. Untapped. More pixels? Oh my god. Well, I can tell how many there are. I can just see how many coins I have and just... So yeah, you know all about pixels by now, am I right? You sure do. They were a new form of life created as tools to help the ancients' lives. But seriously, they're way more useful than any normal tools. Being able to think on their own made them more useful and problematic. There was always the fear that if they grew too wise, they'd ignore their masters. Some say the original pixel personalities were created to prevent this. There were some very bright pixels, but then something dramatic happened and the pixel personalities changed. I wonder what happened. If you find out, let me know. I'm bushed. Okay. Restoring pure hearts. Oh, every single time it comes up and says there's another one, my will to... So yeah, the pure hearts are powerful treasures created by the ancients. The secret of that power is the ability to detect and amplify love energy. Some among the ancients believed strongly that the power of love was infinite. Well, that's because it is. They believed this power to be so great that no forces could ever defeat it. They believed it would last and survive unchanged for the 1500 prophesied years. This is what they believe about the power of love, the power of the pure hearts. As long as there's love in the world, the pure hearts can overcome any setback. You could say the ancients believed in love abiding. Kind of romantic, really. Love will abide. There, you see that episode? Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it? What a story for returning to peace. And this is just one bartender. There's the other one in Flopside who probably has just as many of these. So we're like not even halfway through yet. You should go check out the various worlds. Hey, did you skip my dialogue? How dare you, buddy? You might even see people you thought you'd never meet again. Wait, what was I saying? Anyway, the martial arts competition in the Sammer Kingdom is even up and running again. If you beat all 100 warriors, I bet you get a fantastic prize. Do you think anyone could do it? I'd love to meet the winner. Yeah, so would I. I bet that guy's really strong. Okay, I'm sorry, I just had to look it up to see how many of these there were. It turns out this is the last one right here, so... Okay. And the other guy has 16, so yeah, I think we can live with that. Anyway, it was used by the ancients. You did it again! You skipped my dialogue. It was research. The power of the pure hearts. Their experiments involved all sorts of really nasty beasties down there. So they stocked it with nasties from all the different worlds. I'd recommend only going if you're really serious about it. But there's a secret treasure of the ancients hidden down there somewhere. If you feel up to the task, you should go look for it. Man, I almost feel like it's in this room or something. I'm just that close to it. I feel bad. You came here to see me, but I've got no stories to tell right now. Well, maybe I ought to tell you a story I told you before, but for free. Oh god, please no. This is like Machen in Final Fantasy X-2 all over again. Holy crap, it actually is. Oh man. No, just... Oh, you didn't have to... Okay. He actually did it. I thought he was going to say, do you want me to do that? And then I realized he just went right into the story. Okay. Well, that's one less. Okay. Let's get the heck out of here then. Long ago, our ancestors held the Dark Prognosticus, but one group became taken by the book's dark power. They stole it and hid it. They were Bleck's ancestors, the Dark Prognosticus changing for the worst. But that's all in the past. All that matters is that his kind heart was restored. He and Tippy should be living happily together somewhere, this I believe. I believe that too. Hell, I don't have to believe, I saw it with my own eyes. On that the end screen, baby. Hello. The world did not end, what a relief and a bit of a disappointment. But what happened? I must know. Perhaps I should become Nolrim's apprentice. I could study prophecy, and someday with my own two hands I can save... I'm a complete genius. Mayhap I shall ask him later. Yeah, you just do that then, buddy. I heard you're the ones who patched the hole in the sky, aren't you? I know I talked a good game, but I was actually scared out of my wits. No one wants the world to end, no matter how bummed out they are. So thanks. Thanks to you, we're saved. Go get some money. Alright, we have made it to the other bar. What's this guy doing? Our fine wordsmith, the face of our magazine, has stopped writing altogether. We'll be okay though, we still have some articles that haven't been printed yet. And we can always find a replacement wordsmith for that guy in a pinch. I know it sounds ruthless, but hey, I got a business to run. That you do. Well man, you do what you gotta do, I suppose. Alright, the other bar, this time we face the other way. Ah, hits the spot! Coffee, lots of sugar and lots of milk, the best way to drink coffee. I always ordered black to seem refined, but trust me, it's way too bitter. Oh, I would have to agree, actually. So I got 169 coins here, that should be nice enough to get us through this. You here for a story? So this guy tells more of the darker stories, which might actually be kind of a refreshing little bit of whatever. More Flipside history, let's go. Wait, why is he telling Flipside history? We're in Flopside. So Flopside's convenient, created by ancients in a space between dimensions. That means you can open up portals to all the other worlds from there. But on the other hand, it's strangely susceptible to influences from other worlds. So the ancients built the town in a way that would stabilize this effect. And that particular way was, do you know what? The town was built in duplicate with both Flopside and Flopside versions. They realized that light without dark, or vice versa, would never be stable. You need both sides for perfection, you know? Having two opposite sides is the secret of the town's stability and longevity. This makes me want to brainstorm ideas for my RPG that I made. I'm all out. If you want to hear another story sometime, you know where to find me. Okay. Here for a story. Flopside gossip. Oh, here we go. It's about to get crazy up in here. So you heard the famous charmer Merly moved into Flopside somewhere, right? If she casts a charm on you, good things happen when you beat enemies. Try it. Oh yeah, but I hear that something's been bothering her lately. If you talk to her directly and not across from the ball, she'll tell you about it. If you have some free time, why don't you go see what's going on with her? I'm all out, if you want to hear another story. Okay, hang on. I'll be right back. If you wish to talk to me across the table, you must be. Thank you, truly golly gee. Oh, is that all? I think maybe I was supposed to do that during the game, because I feel like I remember that being a thing that you could do. But also, I thought I was getting confused in that that was a thing you only did in Hollow Knight, because you can do it in Hollow Knight too. But, yeah. It's the only two games I've ever seen where you could do that. I'm sure there's others, but wow. Kind of serendipitous that they both happen to be the two games that I'm LPing right now. Of course, once this episode is over, we're basically done with Super Paper Mario, which is kind of sad, but also kind of sweet. I guess that's what they mean by bittersweet. You know what that means. Anyway, back to it. You hear for a story? I can tell you one called Oh Chunks. Let's hear it. So Count Bleck has 4 minions, does he not? The biggest and brawniest of these is named Oh Chunks. So about this Oh Chunks, he was once the general of an army in a certain land. I hear he led a force of 1,000 strong across enemy lines. But one of his trusted advisors sold him out, and all of his men fell to the enemy. I guess that's when Count Bleck scooped him up. Holy crap. Bleck played upon his shame and depression to enlist him in his service. Cruel. What the heck? What is that all about? Oh my god. I thought he was just some huge dumbass, but lo and behold, man. Ah, Tribe of Darkness? Okay, alright, you got me by the balls here suddenly. So have you heard of the Tribe of Darkness? Nolrim and others like him are descendants of this shadowy odd people. Long, long ago, they broke off from the Tribe of Ancients to live alone. They avoided mixing with other people out of pride. And no one even knows where they went to live. They were so secretive. There are rumors of a secret castle deep in a forest. Must have been lonely. I'm all out. Ah, Mimi? Okay, here we go. Let's try it. So Count Bleck has 4 minions, as you know. Is this one going to be heartbreaking too? Don't tell me they're all like... The one named Mimi has the ability to mimic any person she wants to. She's so good at it that I hear she even sometimes forgets who she is. This Mimi, her true identity is shrouded in mystery. Some say she's a failed pixel experiment of the ancients. Others say she's the unintended creation of a witch. A witch who was researching potions that would allow shapeshifting. If you ever meet her, could you ask her for me? I'm all out. Some tells me if I go to actually talk to her, she's not gonna say anything different, though. That's kind of weird, though. There's no way there would be that much detail in it. There could be, like, I wouldn't deny it. The possibility, I mean. So let me tell you more about the Tribe of Darkness I mentioned earlier. They started as a group within the Ancients who had more magic power. Fearing their power would be diluted, they forbade marriage outside the group. Their power was considered an important resource by all of the Ancients, but no one knows why their power was so important now. One day they all just disappeared from the Tribe of Ancients, and since then no one has seen them. Did their games end? All is now shrouded in darkness, and I'm all out. So am I about to be shrouded in darkness. We have 10 stories to go, let's do it. Dementio, yeah, I'm liking these. So Count Bleck has 4 minions, as you know. I hear that one of them, Dementio, wields powerful magic. I don't know where he comes from or who he is, but I hear he approached and befriended the Count all on his own. And the Count even turned him away once. Until he read in the Dark Prognosticus about the role of someone similar. Why was he mentioned in the Dark Prognosticus? Sounds fishy to me. I'm all out. I can tell you one I call Final Tribe of Darkness. So much Tribe of Darkness stuff, I tell you. So let me tell you more about the Tribe of Darkness and why few talk to them, of them. They did something so bad that mentioning them has become forbidden. I hear they stole the Dark Prognosticus from the Ancients and hid it. But I don't know why they would do such a thing. Sort of like when Basil, or, you know, never mind. Some say they did it to use the book's power to enhance their dark magic. Some say they hid it from others who would use it for evil. But I heard of the last person who was known to possess the book. If the rumors are true, then you know this person as Count Bleck. I'm all out. Do you have one about Anastasia? Oh, yes, oh man, right when I say it. Holy hell, dude. Hell yes. So as you know, Count Bleck has 4 minions. One is an authoritative young woman named Anastasia, his right hand. Are you saying she's like a substitute for his right hand? You know what, never mind. She has the ability to brainwash people by looking them in the eyes. She can enslave even very powerful beings this way. And it seems none of the Count's underlings can resist her power. That's how she's able to order them around. She rarely expresses her innermost feelings, but she seems to love the Count. She has eyes only for him, you might say. I'm a little jealous. I'm all out. Oh man. So maybe she's the true mastermind of all this. I tell you, you're here for a story. So you want to call Flopside Pit of 100 Trials? Uh-oh. Going into this now, huh? So have you heard of the Pits of 100 Trials below Flipside and Flopside? I hear they were created long ago to test the forces that guard the pure hearts. The Pit of 100 Trials here in Flopside was used to study the powers of darkness. I don't know exactly what that means, but it sounds pretty terrible. There's even a rumor that treasure awaits those who make it to the bottom. Do you have the courage to find out for yourself? I'm all out of bats and men. Let's do it. Well, not baseball bats, I hope. So how about we change the pace and I tell you a nice story for a change. This is one I heard in a distant land long ago. Once upon a time, a man went to look for the girl he loved who was missing. As he passed through a forest, he found a bat stuck in a trap. He set the bat free, it promptly thanked him and disappeared. As he lay down to camp that night, he heard a voice and looked about. He noticed the sky was filled with a huge round moon. There stood before him a woman he had never seen. The bat had transformed into the species of the one she had fallen for. Now I don't know if that's true or not. The last part of the story was, the bat pledged eternal loyalty to the man out of love on that night. And that's the end of the story. I wonder what happened to those two. If there's more to that story, then I'd like to hear it. Oh, you're not kidding. Creation of the pixels, let's do it. So, do you know how the pixels came to be? That one next to you is not a real one, by the way. A powerful magician among the ancients created them about 3,000 years ago. He did it by transferring a spirit into a vessel he created for that purpose. He's said to have created 12 pixels like this before he passed away, but his apprentices kept researching pixels after his game ended. They learned to create many more pixels based on his original 12. These pixels became widely used as thinking tools for the grateful ancients. Through the work of many pixels, the ancients prospered as they never had before. But that was a long time ago. There are no more pixels now, I understand. Well, except for some of the original pixels, who were scattered far and wide. Nobody would ever be able to get those all back together again. They lie in wait for a new master to arrive. I wouldn't be surprised if there was one hiding here in this very town. I'm all out. The Pixel Uprising, oh shit. Alright, let's hear it. So have you heard about the Pixel Uprising? It happened in the capital of the ancients some 2,000 years ago. The ancients lived in prosperity thanks to the work of many pixels, but one day that all ended, and a huge pixel calling herself the Pixel Queen suddenly appeared. At her command, pixels everywhere rebelled against their ancient masters. It seems that most pixels were well-contained spirits, but she was different. In her case, a demonic spirit was contained within a pixel vessel, and this Queen Pixel had the power to command all the other pixels. The ancients had become so dependent on the pixels, they were devastated. They suddenly lost their ability to build and rule their empire effectively. And what happened then, you ask? Come back for the next installment. Hope you got 10 more coins! You know what this reminds me of? This is to Super Paper Mario as Luigi's story is to Thousand Year Door. It's like, I almost wish there was a game about just this. So now let's continue my story about the Pixel Uprising. The ancients were overthrown and enslaved by the Pixel Revolt led by the Pixel Queen. In the midst of the ruin appeared the inheritors of the 12 original pixels. They defeated the waves of pixel soldiers and freed the enslaved ancients. They used cat cards to trap the mind-controlled pixel soldiers and then healed them. They saw their friends fall one after the other in battle, but they persevered. The last survivor managed to make it to the castle of the Pixel Queen, but the Pixel Queen used her powers of illusion to hide. She then unleashed horrific images upon the surviving freedom fighter. One of the pixels at his side was immune to this, for it could see the truth. It helped the survivor fight, and he and his pixel finally defeated the Pixel Queen. And that's how the story goes. The story of those thieves and their 4 dirty paws, or whatever they say. But in the process, the Pixels game was ended. Aw man, no! Looks like the coins you paid will only get you this far through the story. I'm all out. So we gotta pay more. I only got 29 coins left. Pixel Uprising's end. Okay, so there's this and one more. Now for another exciting installment in the Pixel Uprising. They had so much fun with this, you know they did. The vanquisher of the Pixel Queen was confronted with an awful truth. It turned out that the Pixel Queen was actually the very first pixel ever created. The Master Magician had made her after studying Dark Prognosticus. So when the last surviving apprentice took the Dark Prognosticus from the Queen, he decided to disappear with the book so that this sort of catastrophe wouldn't repeat. But even as peace returned, the ancients could not lose their fear of the pixels. So the elders among the ancients gathered to discuss what to do. They decided to limit the powers of all pixels from that day forth, and the creation of new pixels was outlawed. But as a result, the power and influence of the ancients began an irreversible decline. Now the secret of pixel creation is lost forever, though rumors abound of awakened ancients and newly created pixels. Is that true? If you know anything about it, please tell me. I'm all out. Holy shit, man. Ooh-wee. You here for a story? I got one more. It's called The Pixel Queen. Oh, man. Yeah, sure. Oh, wow, where was I? About the Pixel Queen from the Pixel Uprising. Did you know there have been interesting theories published about her? In one book left behind by the Master Magician's apprentice, I found this. The spirit within the Pixel Queen was not a demon, but rather a human. The Master Magician had a beautiful wife, a son, and a daughter. But he lost his wife and son in an accident. Soon after, his daughter caught a terrible illness and her short game ended. Jeez, man. Perhaps he transferred her spirit to a pixel vessel? Well, that's the theory. Is it possible that the other pixels were spirits from the game overed? Anyway, the person who published this has already disavowed that theory. I mean, it does seem a little unlikely, right? But if it were true, I'd bet the daughter was so horrified by the deeds of her father that she wanted no one to ever use pixels again. But what do I know? I do think nothing less would have broken the ancients' pixel dependency. Oh, and some say the son of the magician miraculously recovered from the accident. If so, the bloodline of the magician could endure. Did they find happiness? Or otherwise? I'm all out. And that is all the bartender stories. I feel awful, you came here to see me, but I got no stories to tell right now. Maybe I'll tell you a story I've told you before, but for free. The Pixel Uprising, let's do it again. Let's start back at the beginning of it. Oh man. Yeah, that was actually pretty cool. It's funny, the first one, it's like, when I was over in Flopside, I was like, I can't do this anymore, and I was like, you know, looking up to see how many stories there were. And then with this one, I was kind of like, mostly pretty enthralled by a lot of it. It's kind of crazy, man. So how much more wandering around can we do? There are a couple of other characters just kind of hemming and hawing around town that I'd like to talk to. Oh, hello. Anastasia's hanging out here on the 3rd floor of Flopside. How about that? Oh, it's you. Yeah, so long time no see, huh? I guess I owe you one. Bluehair was reunited with Lady Timpani, and the world wasn't destroyed after all. I guess I should be happy. I mean, I am, but I just don't think my heart has fully accepted the fact that he isn't here anymore. Now I understand what it was like when Bluehair turned into Count Black. If I have to live on with this feeling always burning inside me, yeah, then maybe there never was any point to that other world. I wonder if this is how I'll spend the remainder of my days. Yeah, or maybe I'll learn to smile again and look forward to the future. If I can't, then I suppose I could never have matched Lady Timpani anyway. Wow, oh my gosh, this character is so incredibly deep. Ah. Man, I talk to you from behind? Oh, nope, I guess not. Alright, had to try it. Gosh, I don't even know what to say to that. Oh, that makes me so sad, though. So I know where she's coming from, to be honest. Check it out. The door on the tower, it was part of a plan to save the world. Who knew it hid such secrets? I'm in love with this thing all over again. I'm gonna keep watching the tower and discovering its many charms. Hello, kiddo. Pardons me, beefs or chickens. There's a machine that flies around the sky. People calls it a hairplane. So I made it up my mind. When I grows up, I'm gonna work on a hairplane. So now I have to practice. Hey, hairplane traveler, you stole that tray table. Don't remind me. Ugh, yep. Oh my god, you guys aren't gonna believe this. Chugga, he's on his way back from Disney World right now. And he literally just sent me a message on Discord saying, taking a dump in the middle of a gas station in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I decided to drop over here in Chapter 5 and see what was going on. Craggly ho, once more, whoa, 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 craggly ho. Oh my god, you're just saying the same thing. Perfect timing, that's what you have. In honor of my saving the world from destruction. Really? You're saving the world? Yeah, this bad boy's titled Craggly Croons and Crag, songs in the key of Flint. Take a listen. Soak in a sense of peace as the voice of Cragley massages you. Holy crap. This guy's crazy, man. Have I seen you before? Kimberlite, think Floro Sapiens planning something. Floro Sapiens planning to come capture lovely little Kimberlite, brah. Oh, no sleep. Too worried. Okay. You should probably sleep, though. Are you supposed to be like... Oh, what's her name? Jeez, Pebbles from the Flintstones? There's like a shop here. Holy crap. What can you actually get? Oh, you can get like primordial fruit here. How about that? Well, it's not like I really have enough money to get anything, so I'm gonna say no to that. It's kind of cool that that's there, though. What about this house over here? Man, I don't know if I've ever talked to any of these guys. Surely I've been in here, because I feel like I remember flipping in this house and saying, oh, this is cozy. You getting your Cragon, brah? You happy? Hole and sky gone, so nothing for Cragons to worry about. Only one thing left. You get your Cragon, brah. You know, in some ways, this does kind of remind me of Earthbound, when you go around and just kind of see how everybody's doing after you save the world. There's something nice about it. Well, dance around the Yoshi. What is this all about? Is this a bathroom? Hey, there's like nobody in here. Let's see what's going on in here. Oh, there's so... If this was 1,000 Year Door, there totally would have been a star piece right here. Well, you just know it. You can't, like, look in the fridge here or anything. Is that even a fridge? I don't think they had refrigerators back in caveman days. Then again, these guys might just be cosplaying. I don't know. There's like a whole ass town back here. My god. Oh, it's the other guys working for the news station. Subtract recording cost and press and promo fees from Compact Rock profits. Oh, Crag. Flint Productions is in red again this month. Why, brah? Why? Could Hornfells eat a rock? If Hornfells cook it a ton, maybe Hornfells try that. Hang on. Monzo heard you, brah, say the universe or something. Yeah, Monzo thought so. So Monzo need to ask you a favor, brah. Could we do reenactment of you saving world? You brahs play yourselves? Flint Productions struggling, but your story make us rise again. It's on YouTube. Go look up NintendoCapriSun. You'll find it there. Seriously, wow. It's a good thing I was recording it all that time. This place just goes on forever, baby. Man, I'll tell you what. Hey, Mr. Elder. Man, you got a boombox back there. Oh, Seven's a big rock who watches Cragnon so fired up you made it. Floro Sapiens acting weird, bras. Cragnons beg you bits land Floro Sapiens just once. Oh god, they're still malevolent. They still kill us. Oh man. Well, that's a bummer. I was thinking maybe I'd be able to talk to some of them or something and maybe work this out. Oh well. I don't know if he literally meant I should go check out the land of the Floro Sapiens, because I don't remember like where they were. Either way though. Having a little bit of fun fighting these guys here, just for one last time. And getting hit like crazy, because why not? I should try doing like a multiple combo thing with the action commands though. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm just trying out some of that thing. They were telling me to do that stuff with the action commands, so I thought I'd try it, so... Woo. I don't know if you can do like combinations of it, because that'd be crazy. Okay, well I guess there's just one more place I'm going to check and then we're going to call it. So sorry if I missed anything anywhere, I'm kind of just ready to go ahead and be done with everything here. So we can go to 1-2, I think is where the village was. As far as that goes, I wouldn't mind checking in on those bridge guys again to see how they're doing. It was 1-2, was it not? Yeah, because this is where you go to grind up the life shrooms and all that. Or just go to buy life shrooms or whatever. Man, we're picking up lots of mushrooms here. And also getting hit a lot. Man, look how fast we can go to get through this. Man, it's like I half expect the game to slow down when I do that, run fast through it in 3D. I wonder why that is. What could have given me that standard? I'm not sure. Nah. I'm just joking, I don't really care that much about that kind of stuff. Hey, what's up, Mario? Look at you saving the world and dimension and universe and all that. All those good deeds, it's enough to, well, make me a big softie. I'm gonna go make up with him soon, after my nap. Yeah, don't wait too long or else you're gonna lose the inspiration or whatever. That sign almost looks like it says paper, rod, dun dun. Or dun dun, doon doon or something. Shop? Hey, what you guys doing? 1, trust yourself, nobody else does. 2, grip the day, live life like a pair of pliers. 3, sideburns make the man, man does not make the sideburns. What do you think? I got over my flip phase and moved on to creating new quotables. If I write one good enough, I'll get into Tube Bottom's Tome of Quotations. That way, I figure my wisdom will get spread throughout the world like a disease. Without you, there'd be no world to, well, infect, so, with wisdom. So thanks. Will do, baby. How you doing? I hear the hero saved us from the end of the world, and he did it all with the help of a hidden pixel he found in this village. If you see the hero, tell him to pass this along to the pixel. Good job. Yeah, give the pixel all the credit. I mean, you know, Pixel did do quite a bit. All the pixels did. Thousands of years ago, a super advanced civilization lived in this area. We call them the Tribe of Ancients. Oh, well, there you go. I just heard a whole bunch of stuff about them, and they were the ones who made sure the hero could save the world. I hear even Mayor Watchet helped the hero out. Someday maybe I'll be as crazy and cranky as old man Watchet. Hey, did you hear? The hero saved the universe. I wonder what heroes are like in person, I mean. I'd love to meet one. So would I. That would be cool. Oh, this is where we'd go to get Thoreau, so there's not gonna be anything down here. Or, I mean, the other guy. The bomb guy. Bullet Bill. Bullet Bum. So here's Watchet's house. Might as well drop in and see how he's doing. What a crazy old fool. Hello? Save the world, did ya? Well, dumplings. Seen Bestovius lately? I don't know why he doesn't just live in town. Can't believe I'm saying this, but I wouldn't mind talking to the crazy old wizard. We've had a big helping of trouble between us over the years, but he's still my friend. Watch it! He didn't say watch it! Oh, man. Maybe he's over it now. Maybe he doesn't need to because we're not trying to save the world and shit anymore. Oh, well. No, let's go say hey to the Luigi Bridge guy. Maybe we can get these two to make up or something. Love to see it happen on screen, but I can't imagine it actually would. It's one of those things you hope for and you don't even know why you're hoping for it. Oh, hey, it's you. Listen, I owe you a big thanks, man. You didn't care about the color people wear. You just wanted to save the world. I need to get along with my bro the way we did back when we were boys. I'm all he's got. He's all I've got. Even if he does dress like a lobster. Hang on a second. Let's see what happens if I turn into Luigi here. Oh, hey, it's you. Listen, I owe you a big thanks. You didn't care about the color people wear. Oh, okay. Huh. For a second, I thought he was saying something different. That would have been crazy. What is that above his head there? Oh, it's just a picture on a wall. I thought it was something else, like a block I could hit or something. Well, I guess we'll end this LP the same way we started it, with Chapter 1-1. Just go drop in on Bestovius, and technically we didn't start in Chapter 1-1 though, did we? That wasn't probably till like Part 2 or 3 that we did that. Ow! Get hit by the first Goomba? It's actually fun to see how many coins you can get in this world. I went through this a couple of times and I had a whole big thing routed out. Or no, it wasn't this world, it was a different one. Either way, Bestovius is right over here, so this is all I really came here for, was just to talk to him. But yeah, he's right here. How do you feel being the last person I talked to in this playthrough, mister? I hope you're honored, because I'm certainly just kind of hanging out. Well, I guess you do show up in the memory game, so you must be somewhat important. So, you managed to save the world, did you? A well done is an order, I suppose. Now on to a more pressing matter. How is Watchet? He is my cousin, you see. He's my cousin! Sadly, I do not think he fully appreciates the gift that my mere presence brings. I merely floated over his rug, and he shouted at me, telling me to get off of it. That's too bad. And that's where we leave off, with a story about floating over a rug. Is there anything over here? Well, there was, until I stole it. It's a nice little place. Okay, well, I'll use the return pipe so we can get a save here. And, you know, this save file will always be here, so if I ever feel compelled to come back to it, do the cards, do the recipes, or whatever. I might not, I don't know. Can't really promise anything. But what I can promise you is that this has been a lot of fun. And I wish I could do it all over again, I tell you. But anyway, so thanks y'all so much for hanging with me. And for, if you made it through all those bartender stories, like, man, I tell you, you are one of a kind, for sure. So, have a lovely rest of your September, and I will see you in Hollow Knight, or whatever else you decide to join me on. So, feel free to leave a like on your way out, leave a Google review. No, I'm just kidding, you don't have to do that. See you next time, and do something nice for yourself. See y'all next time. Bye. Did I say see y'all next time before and after? Never mind. But